Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how to make this beautiful lighted and feathered Halloween inspired wreath. So what you're going to need for this DIY is the square shaped wreath form. Everything I'm going to be using here is from the Dollar Tree, guys. I'm going to also be using 3 of these black and gold boas. They're 48 inches. Just make sure you take all your tags off, and we're just gonna go ahead and hot glue this boa to this wreath form. Now as you can see here on the bottom, there's the string. This is the part that I'm gonna be placing hot glue on, and I'm gonna wrap it around the wire, as you can see here. Now I'm also gonna put a little bit of glue in the corner just because I want to maintain the shape, the square shape of this wreath. Now you guys can choose to adhere this however you like. This worked perfectly, honestly, for me. Once I glue those parts, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap it around the wreath form until I get to the end where the string is. And once again, place hot glue, attach it around the wire, and continue to go from there, making sure that I put a little bit of glue on each corner. Guys, that's it for the base of this. It's so simple. It looks so beautiful and elegant to me. As you can see here, I'm at the end. I'm going to place some glue on the string, and I'm going to glue it around the wire. Guys, I really hope that you're enjoying this Halloween series that I'm putting together for you guys. I know that I've been doing a ton of paper crafts, but I really want to throw in some Halloween decor for you guys. Let me know if you guys enjoy these wreath videos, because I definitely want to do a couple more. I really love the way that this turned out. It is so easy and simple. Anyone can do this tutorial. So as you can see here, I'm just continuing to wrap around and glue where my strings are and also in the corners. And this is the finished product. Look at how beautiful it looks, guys. Now after this part here, you're gonna decorate it however you like. When I go to the Dollar Tree, I kind of like to just grab things that catch my eye. I don't really know what I'm gonna use it for. So with this wreath, I really wanted to bring out the gold, so I'm kind of just grabbing, as you can see, these purple spiders, seeing how it looks against the wreath, against the black and gold boa. And I really like the way this orange looked with it. I feel like it really brought out the gold, so that's why that's what I ended up using. You're also gonna need one of the LED lights that you can see here. Make sure you put your batteries in there and you make sure that it works. I was so upset, guys, because it said on the packaging that these were purple, and as you can tell, they're not. I'm also going to be using this wired ribbon. It's this beautiful orange color. You guys can check out my haul. I hauled a bunch of this stuff. It has these sequins, and you can see that it's kind of like see-through. I'm going to be using that to make a bow on the bottom of this wreath. Now, guys, those pumpkin picks that I showed, those are the medium size. They have 3 different sizes. They have a larger size that has, I think, 3 or 4 picks. That medium size that I have that you see on the video, it has 5. And then there's a smaller size of the pumpkin picks. It has a ton of them. If I can go back, guys, I would definitely get the smaller one and add a bunch of them. But I ended up just using what I have, because, guys, that's just the way that I don't know, that's the way that I craft. I really just purchase things that stick out to me, and then once I start crafting, I just kind of use what I have and make it work. So when you're gluing this, we're going to attach this to the back. So make sure that when you do, you're going to glue the side where it doesn't have the screw, because you want to be able to get to the back of this wreath and change the batteries if you need to, and also switch it on and off. Now keep in mind that on the very bottom of these LED lights, that there's a pretty decent sized area where there's not any lights. So you kind of want to keep that in mind when you're placing this on here. Choose where you want to be the bottom of your wreath, And all I did was start to weave the LED lights through the boa, in and out, just weave it throughout the entire wreath. Now, one of these LED lights, it fit perfectly for this wreath. If you want, you can use more lights if you like, but honestly, one worked perfectly. And once you put the batteries in, it kind of gets a little heavy. So as you can see, I'm just weaving it through here. Guys, these lights are so bomb. I had to go back and get 3 more packs. The wire is so thin, and it, like, you can conceal it. Like, as you can see, it conceals so well under the feathers. And the wire, you can manipulate it however you like. Once I have it all in, I'm kind of pushing those lights out, and as you can see, I'm bending around it to make them poke on top of the feathers. I really want them to stick out. And then you can kind of cover your wires with the feathers, the boa. That's why I'm glad I didn't really attach too much glue to it. But once again, guys, just 1 pack of these LED lights work perfectly. I was even able to pull it through, and it covered the area where there wasn't any lights on the very bottom. So you can see lights throughout the entire wreath. Guys, it's really important to make sure that when you're working with the lights that you have them on, so you can see exactly where they are and where you want them placed. So once you have your lights in, you can start adding your embellishments or your decorations. I put a little bit of glue here, but honestly, you guys don't need to glue this down at all. I definitely didn't want to glue it down because I knew that I would probably want to reuse these lights. Guys, if you see those lights at the Dollar Tree, snag them because they sell out so quickly. So now I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere the battery pack to the back of the wreath. I want to make sure that the switch where it's on and off is pointing downwards so that I can access it quickly when I need it. Now, I kind of struggled with gluing this thing down. At first, I was trying to put it like in the bottom corner, and that didn't really work too well, so I ended up gluing it diagonally. So make sure that you put a generous amount of hot glue, and you hold it down and let it dry so that it can adhere really well. You guys can totally use a pipe cleaner, wrap it around really well around the battery pack so that you have 2 tails, and then attach it to the back. That will work really well also. I just decided to glue it, but if I could go back, I probably would have used the pipe cleaner. Now I'm just going to turn my lights back on. And guys, look at how beautiful it looks. Now I'm going to add my picks. Now guys, anything that's glitter from the Dollar Tree, you already know you're going to have tons of fallout. So a little tip that I want to give you guys, if you have anything with glitter, I would spray it down with hairspray. So as you can see here, I'm spraying my pumpkins and I'm placing them in this jar to dry. Now I made the mistake of taking out the sticks and gluing the pumpkin to the wreath. I ended up having to stick the sticks back in there. As you can see, when I glue it down right here, you kind of can't. The pumpkin picks are so dimensional, and you really want to show that. So I ended up putting the stick back in there and trimming it down. So that's what I definitely would suggest, that you just trim the stick down and place the glue around the stick instead, and adhere it inside of the wreath. And the stick would really stick really well in there. Like as you can see right here, it's kind of hidden in there. The feathers kind of hide it. And as you'll see now, I'm gonna trim the sticks. Gonna place glue around those sticks, and I'm gonna adhere it that way. Keep in mind what elements you're gonna have here. This particular set had 5 picks, so I knew that I wanted to put a bow on the bottom, so I just placed my pumpkin picks around, and this is the finished look, guys. I think it looks so beautiful. Let me know how you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that it inspires you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.